What's up, y'all, man? It's BCA ready for war now for play. And the message for the day: why women respect men who walk away. Like I said, bro, this is culturally inappropriate. Gotta talk about it again. Alright, y'all. I think whoever watching this video, man, you probably contemplating why this girl didn't respond back to you. It's really getting on your nerves. You don't know why it happened. You're looking at ChatGPT, you're looking it up. What does it mean when she doesn't respond? And why is she doing what she's doing? I don't even know why. I don't know why she's doing that. Hey, man. These are the things I want to debunk off top with this stuff, man. Is when it comes to women, man, you have to let them do them. Let them do them. And don't fold. And everything work out. Everything work out, just don't fold. You gotta, they gonna show you who they are. They show you who they are. They show you who they are every single day. You can look on YouTube right now. You can see a whole bunch of women. They're gonna tell you exactly what they do, exactly the play. The whole playbooks are out there, okay? Them playbooks are out there right now, all right? Let me tell you a story, all right? There's a girl that used to hit up time to time, here and there. You know, she didn't respond like that. When she didn't respond, I didn't keep texting myself in the thread and say, this is it. Like, I didn't do that. I just like, alright, you know, just laughed about it. Like, okay, like, alright. Because I knew who I was as a person, so it's like, if she don't understand my value, it is what it is. I have no reason to prove myself to this person. It is what it is. Now, like a month or so later, the person responds back finally after the message. You know, they finally respond back. Now, at this point, I made a decision. I was thinking like, why would they want to respond me then, but don't want to respond now? So, I mean, whoever they were talking to must have fell off or something like that, and now I became the secondary person. And one thing I believe in, man, I don't like being on the sideline. I like being a starter. You know what I'm saying? I'm a starter. I'm a top five. I ain't no sit on the bench type of guy. Some dudes are, but not me. And that's a standard. There's a standard. And when you have a standard like that, you don't tolerate certain things. And I believe for me, when I've been in these situations with different women, when it comes to trying to let's say, for example, hey, why you texting back? What's going on? That makes me seem needy. Make me seem like I really need them or whatever. Like, they ain't paying none of my bills. They ain't giving me no money. They ain't doing nothing for me. Only thing I'm vying for is a reply. That don't seem like a high value male thing to do. I'm just saying. My bad. Before we get into this, don't pull that whole, oh yeah, I was going through something. Alright. But even if you're going through something, you still can respond and say, I'm going through something. This is for if women watching. If women are watching this, I gotta put that out there because that's a common theme they started to say now is that I'm going through something. You weren't understanding of that. Okay. But long story short, the girl responds back, and then I go out with her. Once we go out, I never brung up the communication thing at all. I never brung up the month or whatever she didn't text. I just let it ride, let it be. Went on there one date, and that was it though. That was it after that though. Wasn't nothing else. That gave me a sign. Let me know if she don't respond back, man. Rejection is a blessing. I'm just gotta put this shit out there. And I know it's some guys out here that's gonna watch this, bro. Man, just don't know, man, bro. She's the best girl, bro, ever, bro. Is she though? If she don't respect your text messages, bro, and don't respect you like that, and don't believe that you are a high value male, these are all things that women see, bro. Because one thing you gotta ask yourself: if LeBron James texts her, she texts him back. Michael B. Jordan texts her, she texts him back. If any celebrity texts her, she texts him back, regardless who it is, or actually the dude that she actually likes, she texted him back. She ain't finna just let it be on red. Just know that, bro. She ain't finna let nothing that be on red. She gonna keep doing what she gotta do because she's a woman. You gotta think about it. In these situations, man, you dealing with somebody that probably made bad decisions in their youth, and they try to correct them later, but then they try to think later on that There's going to be certain men that come to clean this stuff up. They are out there. Not going to get you wrong. They are out there. They are out there. Men out there to save your situation, to save your Superman, all that type of stuff. They are out there. But what I can say is this. They are very few in between, especially now. A lot of men are waking up. A lot of men are walking away. Now let's get back to the respect piece. The reason why she respects you when you walk away from a situation like this is because she understands that you have a standard and you set a clear boundary, and then she decided to do what she needed to do. Now, you made a decision to give her opportunity to respond to her and stuff. You did that. Now, she didn't respond back. Cool. You walk away, you setting your standard. At that point, she's like, so-and-so ain't text me in all this time. Somebody had a TikTok they showed. I forgot what it was. The dude was literally saying hey to himself for like, I think like 6-7 months. He kept saying hey to himself. She never responded back. But one particular month he didn't say hey. And she was like, oh my gosh, he didn't say nothing this month. Like, that's what's going on, y'all. I have a rule for myself. I'm not gonna talk to myself in a thread. And once I do, I get the sign. Once I'm talking to myself in a thread, twice, when I say hey, and then another hey, probably like 4 days later, that's me talking to myself, right? Cut. That's it. Because I give that. Now, let's say if it's somebody I know. Now, if it's somebody I know, I try to give a little bit more grace to that. But still, if it's them situations, I let it go 3 times. After the 3rd time, hey, the last one, hey, you ain't responding back to me in these couple times. I'm guessing you don't want, whatever. Then if you don't get nothing from that, after that last one, deuces. Set the standard, man, and adhere to your own guidance that you set. Whatever your name is. If a name Chris, chapter 1, verse 1. If it's Tony, chapter 2, verse 8. You have to set your guidance and your boundaries when it comes to this stuff, man. Because when you walk away, she's going to come back. She is. And not only will that happen, you're going to level up to a whole nother level. And what I mean by that is you're going to actually care more about yourself and less about her. Because we live in a society now where women are becoming more susceptible to everything that's going on social media. So they believe in their mind they can get any man in the world. Any man in the world. They believe they can get a LeBron James dude at this point. Because that's how far delusion is gone. But when you look at their lives and look at what's going on, it reflects the truth. The truth is, you're sleeping in the bed by yourself. Truth is, you got situations that you were once wanted to have with someone that had those standards, but now they're gone. And now you're alone. And this was real. And that does not feel good. And if it doesn't feel good for a woman, right? But yet she put herself in a situation, what do men do? We can't continue to chase all day. That's not going to help. We have to retain. We have to be disciplined, stay focused. That's all we can do. And if that person not for us, they're not for us. Hold on, I'm say it again. If the person is not for us, they're not for us, okay? I want you all to really look at me when I say this, because a lot of you all are trying to force things to happen by being persistent. Persistence is inconsistent because persistence only lasts until you get to a certain goal. Once the goal is set, all of that persistence is eliminated. Okay? That's just how they roll. Now, I know women may have guys that like them for years, and they've been doing stuff for years, and they've been trying to talk to them for years, and they finally get a chance to talk to them, and then everything dies down. I don't know why, because all they want to do is just be able to go out on that day with you or whatever it may be, and after that happens, all of it's gone. That's what you call gaslighting, right? Or love bombing. One of the two. Either way, I just want you all to understand that when you walk away, she's going to be okay when you walk away. And you're going to be okay when you walk away because you set a standard and you know what's for you and what's not for you. And you continue to do that, man, you're going to see the difference in your life by setting that standard and knowing what your standard is as a man. All right? So I want to leave y'all with that today. And I just want us as men, bro, just to be better, bro. We just got to be better. We got to stop drinking. We got to stop smoking. We got to start doing all these things to our attention. These things are going to help us get the women that we really want, the women that we pray for by doing these things. And if you're not doing these things, I'll be mad when you have a life that reflects certain things. It's the reason why a dude that drinks for 20 or 30 plus years, life is the way it is. It's the reason why a dude that smoked for so long is the way it is. Now, we're not talking about anomalies like Snoop Dogg. We're not doing it. We're not talking about anomalies like Snoop Dogg, all right? We're talking about people, the average Joe, average person, all right? Certain things you got to cut out, especially you cut these things out temporarily to have a life fulfilled forever. All right, temporary sacrifice equal a lot of gain, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all got to practice that, all right? So, that's it for today, man. BCA, ready for war, not for play. And don't forget, you got to walk away. Peace out.